Alright, it's like overheating a little bit. Trying to add some more water right now. I don't know, man. It's HHR, right? So this is the hose. It was right here, right where the thermostat thing is, and then here's the where the cap go into the whole thing, and it's cracked right here. It's cracked. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's cracked right here, and so you know, so that got to be replaced. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, there's a hole. Yeah, it definitely cracked. And that way it was leaking, and that was one of the big problems of the car. So we're going to replace that hose. So one of the biggest things I had to worry about is how do I get the springy thing right open, right? To take this thing apart. So what you do is you get one of these tools, right? What do you think called again?
A wrench?
Vice grips.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so basically, see how it lock close, right? So I guess you can take these and see they like lock, right? Have that little thing they lock, and then when you want to open them back, you can. Or how do you close it again? But we're able to open it up with these vice clips. Now I don't know how to close it. Yeah, these springy things always give me a problem. I'm going to ask the guy at the auto parts store how to work these things. I thought I knew. I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I just had to look at it for a minute. It's a lot easier to look at it when it's outside the vehicle. So basically what you do is in order to get the thing off, you open up the vice clips like this, put the vice clips around it like that, right? Right? It's kind of hard to get on here. Right, so. Well, you just climb it down somehow. To get it on here like this, you kind of need two hands to do this. And you just kind of close it down. Need two hands, and then it locks in, right? That. And then once it locked in, then you would take it off. So yeah. Then you kind of put it on there like this. Use two hands. And then you're able to take it off. There we go. You do it by a professional here.
Squeeze these two together.
Okay.
I can't.
I see the
This one's tight.
You gotta use two hands. I experienced this.
Fuck. So you got.
Use your two hands. Yeah.
I'm not able to compress this one.
But when
you gotta squeeze these two together.
And take a little bit of muscle. And
then when you put it back on,
and then it locks onto this thing, and then you push this thing down, and then make it snap back in place.
Yeah, it's spring loaded.
It's a little bit of a hard. It's a little bit of.
A little tough.
It's a little bit tough to do, people, but you use this tool right here. This is the best tool.
That's the best tool for everything, honestly.
Yeah.
That's my favorite tool.
A hose, and there's a bunch of these that have the same type of deal today. And so we're going.
I'm just gonna say that this is a radiator hose.
Oh yeah.
This whole piece is just gonna be a radiator hose.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So all right. So these are the tools that you have to fix the HHR. I don't know what homework before, but it was kind of hard to find this stuff right here. You need this part right here that I had to order from the dealership. I don't know if you can see it, pretty much this little T thing. Alright, so these are the tools you're going to need and the parts you're going to need to fix the coolant leak. This is the thing that was broken right here. This little T thing, you're going to have to order this from the actual dealership itself. I guess they don't really sell it at any of the auto parts store. Trust me, I don't know if I'm going to be showing this earlier in the video, but not. But yeah, I went to every auto parts store. This is part of the coolant hose. So this is the upper coolant hose or upper coolant hose assembly, right? This is what this thing is actually called. So this thing goes on there, and then is all attached and stuff. But so these are the components you need. The two end up getting a couple extra one of these just in case. You need this thing. Got a new one of these. The tools you're gonna need is a big pair of pliers because you know the old one you had to get in there and clamp the little spring thing, and it's really hard to get unless you have a big pair of pliers. These little dinky pair of pliers ain't going to cut it. Look how much bigger these are than those. So these little pair of pliers ain't going to cut it. I already tried it. It didn't work. It was making me mad. Didn't like it. But then you're going to need a screwdriver or a wrench, socket wrench. I got wrench. It's the right size. Maybe this is a 5/16. But you know, these are just clamps, so it might be different. So yeah, this is what you're gonna need. So pause it and get close. Come on. So the first thing you need to do is just mainly for convenience is taking the air breathing housing off. So this is the air breathing house, this plastic thing on top that covers most, if not all, the engine, right? So basically the first thing before you gotta do that, you take this little screw off the back. There's this little screw on the back that you gotta take this off, right? If you don't, then there's this thing tears. That's why this thing have all the duct tape on there, right? But it's off, right? And then you pull up and it pops out, right? And then you can lean it over, get a little closer. And basically right there, that thing is still holding on. So, and then I already disconnected all this with a pair of pliers earlier. I just took the pair of pliers and unhooked it. Hand me the pliers. So I took the pliers.
Oh my god, please be careful.
And unhooked it. And pull it back apart and move it back. It's actually pretty easy to repair. So I'm going to show you guys in reverse order. If I had show you guys actually taking it apart, no, I actually have it filmed that part. Because I had my dad help me take it apart, but we didn't have the parts. So the first thing you want to do is, since it goes this way, so this part goes into the engine, is you put this part in this piece right here, right? Push it down in here, boom, in there. Then put this piece over here, right? Grab this, the toolie bit, be easy. Make sure you have it going above, so you know, so you can easily take it apart if necessary. Yeah, this is actually a lot faster with a screwdriver. Yeah. He's done. Alright. So the first, I added this little piece on here just to make it easy to loose. And then I'm going to stick it on to the engine right here. right when it comes out of the engine.
Okay.
And then we're going to stick this in. It comes up from the radiator.
And what exactly are we fixing?
The upper radiator hose.
Okay, so upper radiator hose fixtures 101.
Yep.
And you have to put these two little bands around it.
Yep, right, and
with
then
like a screw.
Yep. Okay.
And this was already in here?
No, I just put that in now.
Oh, because you bought it?
Yeah, I had to buy this. Alright, I just made a mistake. And it's probably good. I make mistakes so you don't have to. Yay, okay. So this thing has to be turned around the other way. Alright, so. And also this is too tight and it's hard to maneuver. Alright. But it's okay. So then we got to loosen this up. Let's wipe now. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so let's tighten up. So grab your big pair of pliers. And make sure the big ones, not the small ones. And open it to the big section. Like that.
Wait, I don't see your phone. Oh, it's hard to. Like I need like a tiny little thing that winds down in there, like a microscope.
It's hard to see for me.
The tool and then the video.
Oh, yeah. We're back up.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, let's not.
I could be at your butt.
Yeah, just turn it off for now. Alright, so we're finally back. I had to walk to the store and get this tool because I wanted to make sure that I got the right tool for the job. So I got this tool. These are vice grips. You either use this vice grip or the bigger vice grip. The pliers didn't work because they're too hard to hold them down. So you want something that, you know, is the vice grips. This is what these things are called, right? Because they are vice, so when they clamp down, they stay, and it's like a vice, like, you know, clamps and holds. And you want so you need it to clamp and hold when you know, because yeah, it just. And then we just put that on there. Let's go. There we go. It's on there. Everything's nice and tight. Yeah, the vice clips made it a lot way easier than the pliers. Even though I might have could use a plier, I just want to show everybody, just for you guys. So if you guys can hit that like and subscribe for me real quick, that'd be great. Well, I'll make sure this thing is all tightened up and ready to go. Okay. Tighten this up, tighten it up. And then let's get the this thing here Yeah, alright, it's all tying up. Okay. And then we gotta get this hose. Very important. Right? Alright, there we go. Now let's fill it up with the antifreeze. Alright, make sure, yeah, we always want to make sure we got a funnel. And, because you don't want to spill any. Because this stuff is toxic and environmentally blah blah blah. So that's why we use a funnel, just to, and also it's expensive. So. That should be good enough. Yeah, I'm starting to see it come up through the top here. So. And then we're going to finish off with water. Because this. No. That's good enough to test it at least. I want to finish filling it up after a little bit. And yeah, I can see it in there. So yeah, we're gonna put it on here. It down. Let's put this back together. First thing, go over the top the oil fill cap. And reach back here. There's the two little nipples that it pops into. Alright, and then this thing. That and this thing.
What thing?
This thing, the hose pop into there.
Where?
The hose pop into the side of the car.
Okay.
And then this hose pop back in the air. Filter mine nipples back here.
Back here?
Yeah.
Where?
Back here, yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Cool. So I think it's all put back together now. Looking at anything else that might be took apart, this thing will pop back on because it must have came undone somehow. Must have bumped it. Alright. Just stay put. Let's try to start it up. guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. We got the HHR running again. So yeah.